In this day and age, the internet could play a huge role in the corporate world. It can be used for contact information, advertisements, as well as reviews. With that being said, the internet can affect the business in both a positive and negative way. It all depends on how you run it. Have you ever gone out with your friends and you all decided to get something to eat? So someone got on their phone, Googled restaurants nearby, and noticed that almost every restaurant had a bad review. The reviews were so bad to the point where you all didn't even get anything to eat. Well, I know I've experienced it, and it's something that motivated me to join my colleagues in working with Alpha Consulting Solutions. We have been a establishment for over a decade now, and we show no signs of stopping. We travel to different communities across Georgia and help clients that reach out to us seeking the best advice that they can get. Alpha's Consulting Solutions' ultimate goal is to help every restaurant across the nation succeed, and we will not stop until the job is done. We are leaders in the consulting industry. Now let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Matthew Colbert, and I work at Alpha Consulting Solutions as a senior consultant. Prior to taking this position, I worked in retail for many years. So with that experience, I understand the challenges of having great customer service, but I also understand the little changes that can help have that great customer service that you want. Before I take an assignment, I like to go into restaurants, order food, sit down, and observe the environment. That way I get a natural feel of the things that could help make the restaurant a greater place. I recently had an assignment at Copeland's of New Orleans. It is located in Atlanta, Georgia, and was opened in 1997. As you can tell from the name, they offer a lot of New Orleans style dishes. People love to visit this restaurant because of its elegance, the tasty food that they have, as well as their good drinks. Some competitors that are located nearby are CNS Seafood and Oyster Bar, as well as Maggiano's Little Italy. The thing about these three restaurants is that they're all located within 1 mile of each other. So it's going to take outstanding customer service. You have to be different. You have to offer something that your competitors are not offering in order to succeed. On the previous slide, I posted some of the good reviews that I found of Copeland's of New Orleans. People seem to really love the Cajun seasoning on the food, so that was one of the big things that they talked about. They also love the variety of meals that you could order, as well as the brunch was talked about a lot, and that's because this restaurant is really known for their meals, their dinners, but they have brunch where they're serving French toast and waffles, and the customers really seem to love it, and that's something that its competitors are not doing. So that's a plus for them. And now on this previous slide, I listed some of the bad reviews that I found about Copeland's. I noticed that a lot of people complain about their food being cold or it being too slow. There were a couple complaints about bad service, so there's some things that Copeland's will have to turn around, but those will be very easy fixes that we can get right in no time. Okay, let's get into some of the things that we can do to fix Copeland's, to really set them high on the standards list for competitors. One thing we have to do is avoid hiring servers who have bad attitudes. A server with a bad attitude is never going to do a good job. They're going to hate their customers. They're going to hate being at work. So we have to avoid that. We also have to avoid not having enough servers. We got to make sure we have enough servers at work to where we're getting people seated quickly, to where they're not getting upset about taking forever to be seated. And we also got to make sure that we have meetings. We have to let our servers know that, it's a fast-paced environment. You have to move. You have to move. You have to always be doing something. You can never be standing still, And then there are some things we already have in place that we can also use to keep going to the best of our ability, like the drinks. Why not, while we have customers wait, we offer them a drink, you know? We could, communication. We gotta have communication between our customers. I'm sorry. We have to have communication between our servers and our cooks. That way customers won't complain about their food being cold. And we also, one thing we could change is preparing meals by table. I had one customer that left a review and said, they ordered an omelet while the rest of the table ordered entrees, dinners. And they complained that they got their omelet within like 10 minutes, but no one else had their food for maybe about 30 minutes. So they had to really eat their omelet slow so that they wouldn't be, eating in front of everybody's face, but then they wanted to make sure it was not cold. So, cooking by orders by table would be a very good idea that could avoid that problem. In conclusion, it is very important to talk with your customers and understand how they feel. One customer's feedback can lead to the next customer's great experience. You have to be different and offer things that your competitors don't. And I would like to thank you all for giving me the time to come and speak with you. It was a pleasure. Alpha Consulting Solutions contact information will be listed here on the slide if you have any further questions. And before I go, I also have a t-shirt that I would like to give you all for being a great customer. Thank you.